Hi everybody, it's Colin here from Inloveandlightglasgow. I introduced myself on my first video on my page this evening, explaining that I'm a psychic tarot reader and I will be doing tarot readings for world leaders. I'll be doing it for people that are involved in conspiracy theories, singers, actors, anybody that we feel in life that's unattainable. The reason I do this is because on a daily basis I connect with people through pictures. I connect with people all over the world and I give tarot readings to them. Now, the only difference between these people and the people I normally read for is none. So there's no reason why I can't tell people what is going on in these people's lives. What we see is an act, what we see is them being their job or being who they're getting paid to be. I want to open that up slightly and find out more about what's going on in their lives, more about what's actually happening, and spread it with the world. So this is my first one, and I'm going to do our very own Donald J. Trump. Tomorrow I am going to do Julian Assange, and we are going to see where things are going. Now, obviously, anyone that's a conspiracy nut like me, or, well, cover up, I welcome you all. Anyone that's not, and they're a bit sceptical, please, I welcome you all. Let's try something new and let's do something. Let's share with the world and let's see who's really behind the mask. Alright, so I'm just going to connect in and do some shuffling with the cards now, okay? I don't use any gimmicks, I don't use any cuts, I don't do any edits. All I do is it's just a straight read, and it'll be easy enough. Excuse me. Amazing, right. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so at the moment, there is something going on with Mr. Trump. He's feeling emotional, he's feeling a bit heartbroken with something. Um, and the reason that it's not showing is because the Wheel of Fortune's turning. And this is now causing him, oh, excuse me, somebody's a bit angry. So the Wheel of Fortune's turning in his favour. It is now moving forward so that he's able to keep going on with this journey that he's going on, but he's finding it difficult working with thoughts and emotions while this is all going on with inner turmoil. Okay, so this is to do with his relationship. Okay, this is now kind of moving forward into a new place. So at the moment he's going through, he's got the Ten of Swords here, so he's literally, it's almost like he's coming to the end of a cycle of a thought process. There's a lot going on in his head. Coming to the end of the cycle means there's something just about to change. There's something just about to come into the midst, but it's all he's been able to think about. He's not been able to stop thinking about this. And we're literally just at the end of it. And once we get to the 10, we need to go back to the 1 again. So again, we're on the brink of something here that's causing him to have all these thoughts. Now in the recent past, he's got the Magician card here, so he's felt really powerful. He's had lots of elements kind of running through him. He's had his emotions, he's had his thoughts, information, money, everything's all been intertwined here to give him this sense of power. Now yes, he is the President of the United States, but there's also this sense of him, it's like trying to make something happen. You know, the Magician's the card of manifestation, so he's got this vision for something, and he's got this vision to grow and really make this into something absolutely amazing. So yeah, this is absolutely spot on. This is magic. Going up to the present, this is where it's more of, there's an emotional break needed. He needs some sort of fulfillment here, because his emotions are not, they're not unstable, but they're just not, you know, that kind of power that he's had, that the things that he's been manifesting, but he's been putting so much effort in that it's really taken its toll on him emotionally. And this kind of heartbreak that he's went through will allow him to be so much into, you know, it's like he's put so much into it, he's not got anything left for himself, so he has to replenish this with the Hand of God coming down here for the Four of Cups and replenishing this energy, you know, giving this universal energy back. There has been fighting with a female, and I get this as his partner. So we've got the Magician here and the Queen of Wands here, which again I would imagine will be his wife. And there's been a bit of, I don't know if it's been the way that they've been working, or they've just not had enough time for each other. He's not had enough time for her because of the stuff that's going on, and because he's not feeling emotionally kind of up there, it's allowing the fighting to come in. So again, there's been a bit of disruption here, and I believe this is where the hurt's coming from. But it appears there'll be some makeup coming. You know, that they'll be spending time together just shortly. Once he gets through this next cycle, they'll be spending a bit of time together. They'll be really kind of coming back together, which will allow him to kind of return back into this kind of, you know, getting back in touch with his emotions again, because the emotion has been taken away from his life for so long because of what he's been doing. Obviously we see what the mainstream media has been showing, but there's been much more going on behind the scenes with the real news, if you understand what I mean. So this is allowing him to kind of take this stage and really kind of go back on his emotions and start to grow them. Start to grow into this kind of feeling of kind of love again, you know, for the family home and the family connection, which is great. And that'll grow. It'll grow slowly, but it'll grow, and it'll grow back to normal again. King of Cups is here, so this is in his hopes and fears. So he wants to feel, you know, he wants to feel that strong. He wants to feel emotionally fulfilled. And he really just wants to be in that place where he was in this relationship before all this work and all these duties kind of took over. You know, it's like turn the clocks back a little bit and allow him to feel this way. Now, he has got a choice coming up very, very soon. There's an easy way and there's a hard way. One is pretty much plain sailing. This is just leading the road to happiness, to sunlight, to greenery. And then there's the hard road that's going to take him up over this mountain. It's going to be a tough slog. It's going to take him to a harder place than he's been through already. But again, he's got to go with his intuition on this. He's got to go and understand, just feel that from inside here, feel that power from inside him and just make the decision. Once he makes this decision, it's crossed with the Four of Pentacles. Now this is somebody that's kind of holding on to their money. So again, this could be him trying to build up the economy again within the US, and allowing this money to be held in the country and not be taken out, building the fortunes up again. The Four of Pentacles is the card of the miser. So this is almost like holding on to the money into the country, not giving too much away, and allowing the economy to build again so it starts to grow. Right, we've got 3 more cards here, which is absolutely amazing. We have got the Justice card, we have got the Moon card, and we have got the Star card. Now, Justice, something is coming about with this decision that he is making. Justice is coming. So justice is coming to him, it's coming to his family, but it's coming more beyond that. Okay, it's taking things further. There's going to be justice for more than one person with this. There's going to be justice given to many. But there's also the Moon card here, which means it's like reflecting over the back, reflecting what's been done, which it does feel like a kind of bittersweet with the Justice. Again, it's like there'll be no forgiveness with the Justice. It's all the Moon. It's all about, if somebody's done something or people have done things, getting the justice is important, but there'll be no forgiveness there, and I don't see any mercy coming. And the Star card, again, this is him. He's used his intuition. He's getting into this kind of flow of things, getting things back to normal, understanding, and again, even kind of asking up to God, and having this energy replaced and having this kind of balance in his life, spiritual balance, that he's been missing out on so much. And when this justice comes in, the Moon is it's going to take over, so it's absolutely magic. So again, we've got to take our hat off to him. He does incredible amount of work, but it is the same as any world leader. I mean, it could be anyone that's in the government, the UK, or anybody else in the world. Spirit guide card says tribe time. So this is the tribe coming together. This is bringing people in together. So again, I'm taking that as his and his partner. It says being understood is easy if you have an open heart, but if you're not able to think a certain way because you have so much going on, this will be very, very difficult to put out there. With you won't be able to talk with your heart. You'll be too busy thinking about all the mechanics and stuff that's going on. So yeah, it's about him being open with his partner and allowing this to grow again by being understood and understanding their point of view as well. Okay, it's not just about one. Okay, so we've got some oracle cards. Amazing. Okay, so we have got Archangel Michael. Lovely. You're safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. We know what this miracle is. Anyone that's been following this man's journey and doesn't see what the mainstream media are showing know what the journey's coming, and it's now telling me that a miracle is going to occur, and things are going to change. Things are happening. Now, next one says rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Exactly what we've been talking about in these cards, folk. It's all about replacing this thought process and all this work with being able to relax with his women and really kind of bring this kind of family back together. Now, it says here, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Now, we know that there are people out there that have done things that are unforgivable, and they can't be forgiven in terms of given a second chance, but they can be forgiven in the eyes of God and acted upon accordingly. This is how people have to be dealt with. People have to understand their actions, and they have to deal with that. Now, the last card on this one says, honour your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light support can support others. Now, we know where his light is, we know where his lights come from, we know what he's trying to do, regardless of what mainstream media put out there about this man. We know, and the Patriots know, that the QAnon folk know, we all know where this is going and what's coming out at the end of this, and it's going to rock the world. But this man, after being through this for, it's 20 years of work we're talking here, also with the last kind of 4 years in kind of presidency, we need to understand that he needs to recharge. So again, it's about, once this all starts kicking off, he'll be able to step back because everything's already in motion, which is really good. Now, we will find out our last angel cards. Amazing. So, first card says, time out. You have been busy taking care of everyone else's needs. It's time to stop and take care of yourself. The card speaks for itself. The card is telling us that Mr. President Donald Trump has been working aimlessly, round the clock. I mean, I don't even know if the man sleeps, to try and make the country best that he can possibly for anybody. Now, regardless if people are left wing, right wing, or whatever they are, I want everyone to understand this is a human being, and regardless of what people portray him as in newspapers, in anything, in magazines, on television, on fake news, whatever they portray this man to be, he's a human being with a heart. So I want everyone to understand that before everyone starts putting him and his family down and really taking this out. Now, in the block position, it says, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Now, we've been over the relationship in two different packs of cards, so this is us back into it again. Now, what we've got is, this is the reignited passion in the relationship that will come in once things start to move on for Mr. Trump. Now, it says you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do your research or seek expert advice before making a decision. We know that he's got a decision to make within the next short while. He's got to get his team together. He's got to understand, does he open America back up or does he keep it closed down? He's got to understand so the industry doesn't kind of collapse completely. He's got a massive decision to make. You know, it's really going to be humongous. So the last card here for Mr. Donald J. Trump says, you deserve the best, reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. That speaks for itself. This man is reaching beyond anything that anybody that are mainstream media watchers are ever going to ever understand. Anyone that understands QAnon, anyone that understands any of what else is out there. I mean, if I can do a reading and get his reading spot on from Glasgow in Scotland, if I can give him a reading that comes out as like this, and you saw me shuffle the cards, there's so much more to life than what the television tells us. You know, from what the CIA use for media manipulation, whatever. It's all, we watched Out of the Shadows last night. It was absolutely mega. And I did a live Facebook last night, and it was pretty much identical to what was in Out of the Shadows, and I watched that an hour and a half later. So the synchronicities are mega. So I hope, for Mr. Trump's sake, the relationship comes back on to normal. We can see that he's got decisions to make in two decks of cards. We can see that he's emotionally drained because he's too busy thinking and working. We can see that things are going in his favour, and it's going to benefit all Americans, even the ones on the other side. You know, it doesn't matter what wing you are, this is going to benefit every single person in America, and it will benefit further around the world as well with the size of this operation. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best, and I hope you have a blessed night. Thank you.